I'm Chief Warrant Officer 4 Victor Pinion, U.S. Navy, retired, telling some stories of my naval career. Well, this one is an event that happened when I was commissioned Chief Warrant Officer 2. Well, I transferred to the what we call the Knife Fork School at Pensacola, Florida, to go through like 5 or 6 week course to learn all about how to be an officer. Well, I left my wife and her children at home there, and it was a very pleasant setting where we lived, and we had been putting up in our spare bedroom at home sailors that would report into Moffett Field expecting to stay in the barracks, and we didn't have a barracks. And so now I'm no longer stationed at Moffett Field. I'm no longer stationed at Crow's Landing, rather. I'm going to be at Moffett Field when I come back from Knife Fork School. So I've been gone for about a month, but I call my wife frequently on the telephone, and so this time I called my home. It's like in the middle of the afternoon, and this very sexy, sultry female voice answered the phone. I thought maybe I had the wrong number. I said, excuse me, I'm trying to call the Pinion home. She said, this is it. And I said, well, let me talk to Lynnette. Oh, she's not here. Oh, she's not. Well, let me talk to one of the kids. Oh, they're not here. I said, well, who are you? And she said, well, I'm Dawn. I said, you are? What are you doing in my house when none of my family's there? Oh, I live here. Oh, you do you? Yes. And well, this is Victor Pinion, and that's my house. Maybe you ought to explain yourself. So she told me about reporting in for duty and how the leading chief there had called my wife and asked her if she could put this girl up for a few weeks, and of course she agreed. I said, well, would you go find my wife and tell her I'm going to call her back in about 15 minutes? So she did, and so Lynnette came back. She thought that was the funniest thing. Anyway, this girl, she was a black girl, just a beautiful girl, and good character, always laughing, happy, wonderful young lady. And she told my kids, like she had some earrings, nice big earrings, a couple of layers of them there. She said, oh, I've got lots of jewelry. I've got like half a dozen earrings for each ear, and even have one for my nose. She says, tomorrow I'll put it all in and you can see it. Boy, my kids were all excited about seeing her with all that jewelry, especially the nose bone. They thought she was going to put a bone through her nose like this. Of course, she just had a little nose stud. But that was so funny. And so when I came back, she was still there. And she got an apartment shortly after that and then moved away. And anyway, that was a very pleasant situation. That's the end of the story. Y'all carry on.